Welcome to the Memorizing Tarot Cards podcast, your 3-minute lessons on learning and memorizing each card using symbolism. I use the Rider Waite Tarot. If you would like to view the card while you listen, using your own tarot card deck or a computer. Today, we conclude our journey through the major arcana with the World, the 21st and final card of the sequence. Known for its themes of completion, fulfillment, and harmony, the World encapsulates the culmination of all life's lessons and the achievement of wholeness. Let's unwrap the universal symbolism and the profound closure that the World offers. Let's start with the card and the stage where the World sits in the Fool's journey. The World is numbered 21 in the major arcana, typically depicted as a figure dancing within a wreath, often surrounded by the 4 figures, which are a person, an eagle, a bull, and a lion. The figures represent the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac and the 4 elements. This card symbolizes successful completion, with all the past learnings and successes to draw on as you move forward with your next adventure. The World card is part of the Transformation and Fulfillment series, where the life lessons become profoundly introspective and spiritually significant. These cards reflect the soul's journey towards completion and enlightenment. Next, let's explore the symbolism further to help you memorize the meaning of this card when you see it. The dance inside the wreath symbolizes continuous cycles and eternal return, reflecting the ongoing nature of beginnings and endings. The circle wreath represents totality, perfection, and the cycles of beginning and endings. The 4 figures, man, eagle, bull, and lion, embody the harmony between all aspects of life and the mastery over various realms of existence. Next, let's explore the numerology and astrology with the card. As card number 21, the World signifies the ultimate fulfillment and mastery. The number 2 represents balance and cooperation, and the number 1 means new beginnings, which echoes the ongoing cycle of endings and fresh starts. The sum, which is the number 3, emphasizes making plans and expanding from all the learning in this cycle. The World is associated with Saturn, the planet of karma, discipline, and time. Saturn's influence is about maturity, responsibility, and the rewards of perseverance, reinforcing the themes of completion and the realization of long-term goals. Now that we have covered the basics, symbolism, and even a bit of astrology and numerology, how do we apply this knowledge to a reading? When the World appears in a reading, it shows the completion of a significant cycle, suggesting that the querent has reached a point of total understanding and accomplishment. It celebrates the end of an era and the beginning of a new one with the promise of renewed life and further achievement. If you looked solely at this card, you would take its meaning and apply it to the meaning of the position in the spread. For example, in the present position, the quadrant completed something significant and now has the experience and knowledge to prove it. Examples can be anything from selling a business they built from the ground up to completing the cycle. It can also be completing a degree, master's, or PhD in their field. In the opportunities position, this knowledge and completion will open doors in their life as they take their next steps in a new direction. Next, let's talk about how I memorized the World card. To remember the World, consider it the completion card. Visualize the joyous dance within the wreath, symbolizing successful closure and the harmonious integration of life's lessons, poised to begin anew. Also, think about a situation where the World applies to your life. For example, my World moment was selling an online gift basket business I bought 3 years ago. I loved so many aspects of the company. However, I didn't particularly appreciate relying on delivery services across Canada or the US. So many gifts were early and late. When I sold the business, I took those lessons into future decisions on other business ventures. I also learned a lot about the gifting industry. The World invites us to celebrate our achievements and the journey that brought us here, reminding us of the continuous cycle of endings and new beginnings. May this card inspire you to embrace your accomplishments and look forward to the next chapter with optimism and grace. Of course, to memorize tarot, keep practicing tarot. As you listen to these 3-minute lessons, you will consistently remember the symbolism that applies across different cards in the deck. Thank you for listening. We have one more podcast in this series, and then we are moving into the wild world of reversals. Don't worry, the podcasts are far from over. Join us for more 3-minute lessons to memorize more cards.